Hello everybody, there goes the camera again. Why is it doing that? Never had it before. And then, nice redo windows, we've got a... G'day Patro, how's your morning going buddy? Cheers everybody. Running a little late, there's things to do, but we're here. Let's go. Right, let's do the update. Doing that because it's warm. G'day Causey, how you buddy? Yeah, the coffee's warm, the room's cold. How did we leave off? Well, we left ATS off in the lead last week with 100. It looks like $123,160, 22 garages and 108 trucks. So it's ahead by 2 trucks and some cash. No, first raining day. Oh, you need the rain, mate. Makes the grass grow, make trees grow. Trees create oxygen. Rain's important. To a certain extent. The right amount, not too much. Don't we both know it? Well, some of Australia knows it, and some of New Zealand knows it as well. Anyway, where are we up to? I suppose we've got to find a job, so let's have a look at what are we at the time. Okay, that's good. No, that's fine. Let's have a look. Oh, actually, no, what I need to do is figure out exactly what's happening, what we need next. So let's take a look at our garage manager here. I'm assuming they're all large. I can't remember the last one we bought, but there you go. Oh no, there we go. So we're filling this one up. That makes a lot things a lot simpler, doesn't it? Nice and easy. Great market. Can you send it to Canada? Oh, the rain. It's like, okay, yeah, sure. We're in ATS. Why? No, we're in ETS. And of course, you're talking about something else. I'm guessing that's where we are. Isn't that our new... What we got here? No, that's not our new one, do we? Yes. Up there. God, it's getting a long list, isn't it? No, we're not with them. Okay. Bayway we're with, aren't we? Pretty sure we're with them. Yes, we're with them, so there's our starter. Caterpillar. Doesn't appear to be... Right, so we've got... Let's start off with this. So this will be number 1 to Sweden. Number 2 is all the way into France. These guys are our new ones. So number 3 will be going into Germany. Hang on a sec. Oh, Wildfowl's... Oh, okay. Oh, that's no good. Australia knows about that as well. Number 4, that'll be going into Norway. Number 5, into Sweden. Number 6, all the way down into Damascus. No, there. Syria, by the looks of it. And that's it. The last one there, I'm pretty sure we're not with them. We're not. Right. Simple. Let's go through that again. Number 1, if you're new to the stream, hello, welcome. Glad to have you with you. Hope you enjoy. And this is an opportunity for you to get involved if you so feel like it. By letting me know what delivery you like to take. Let me get my lunch off my face, because apparently it's supposed to go in your mouth, but yeah. Even though it's big as it is, I still missed, apparently. So yeah, you just put the number of the delivery. So I'll give you the number to the delivery. This will be number 1 if you want me to take that. You just type in number 1. This will be number 2. This will be number 3. This will be number 4. This will be number 5. And that's number 6. And if you're also wondering why I'm skipping a couple of them, just type in !truck into chat and that'll give you the whole, or all of it, but the relative information about this competition, what I can and can't do. Or Causey can do it as he normally does. Thank you, Causey. Any questions? Feel free to ask. Oh, feel free not to answer them. No, joking. Of course I'll answer them. Or someone will. If I miss them, someone will hopefully get onto it. So I'm going to give you guys 30 seconds starting from now to decide whether we're taking number 1 or number 2 or number 3, number 4, number 5 or number 6. Knock yourselves out while I continue to drink my coffee and try and get myself warm. I hope all has been well for everyone this week. Don't ask me how my week's been. Uh, 5 more seconds. That'll be number 5 there, isn't it? So we're going up to Sweden. My nose is cold, so it feels like it's running a little bit. So I'm trying to warm it up around the edges, which all it'll do is make it run faster, wouldn't it? Warm it up, thin it out. And we don't need to know that, JJ. Well, I've just told you, so do like. Let's go. Let's see how my pedals work today. Of course they're not going to work. What I should say is, what's going to go wrong today? However, yeah, I'm going to get straight into it. Just quickly, I'm briefly going to talk about it. But however, I seem to have fixed about 90% of my problems I was having with Modern Warfare. So there we go. How's our fuel situation? We get Tate's Beautiful Man as well. Oh, yes, that's right, with the sound. Where's the fuel? Where's the fuel? Where's the fuel? We'll fill it up while we're here. We know we get the cheaper price at our pump. Maybe I should invest in a new garage. Starting up a new brand of petrol. Oh, actually, I might have an answer to something you put into Discord the other day. I don't know if it's the same over where you are, Patro. Patro was mentioning that 2 gas stations within a kilometre of each other, which is under a mile, had different prices. Now, I used to work at a petrol station, and there was 3 of the same brand around us, and we were the cheapest. And the reason why we were cheaper than the rest of them is because our traffic flow was high. We were on a road that had a lot of traffic flow, so we had a lot of volume, and they made it cheaper. Basic economics, isn't it? You know, the more you buy, the cheaper it should be, sort of thing. And even though they are brand, they were privately owned, or they were associated with the brand, turn left, you said, yes, I'll do that. The run is an individual thing, so business really. So you get that if the more you buy, you get it at a better price. So I think that's sort of dying, but there used to be basic economics. That wasn't the gear I wanted. But this is a man. And a man shall deal with it, whatever's thrown at it. Like a man should. And Scania and Volvo. Or stop. There we go, straight away, look at that. Let me just hit my brake. Yeah, brake. Tap my brake, it stops. Oh, this is ridiculous. Alright, what gear am I in? Okay, first. We don't want that, we want 5th. I mean, if it's going to happen, I'd rather the accelerator. The pedal, the brake, when that does it, is a real pain. Especially when it's not on full, so you can imagine the gas we go through. Gas, diesel.
This is where it ends.
Alright. Let me do that. Let's get it while I'm doing that. I also move my mic, so I'm just going to mute for a second.
Ready to roll.
I just felt like my hands are getting a little too close to it. There she is. I didn't actually check to see what we're taking. We're taking some tractors. Oh, some... Okay. Telehandlers. That's how you get your TVs on the wall, ladies and gentlemen, with telehandlers. Bada boom. Yep, starting like that. Man, oh man, oh man, this is a lovely looking truck. Don't know why I can't put my finger on it, but my theory is because I designed it. Modesty is my middle name. Get into gear. Well, middle names actually, Modest and T. I can beat you. I can beat you. Oh, no, no, I hate that. There we go. Yeah, and I can beat you. Fine. Let's start off with the fire now. You ran out of... Oh. Yeah, running out of gas is annoying, isn't it? Oh, we're straight onto a ferry.
Keep left and then turn left. Turn left.
I still haven't found out, actually. I just remembered now. What's happening next week? Just remind you, it's my mother's birthday next week, a special one. And we're supposed to be doing stuff. And I don't know what time or when that's going to happen, whether or not I'll be streaming on the Saturday. If I do, I'll definitely have to make sure I finish at 4, I would imagine, one way or another. Or change it to another day, or possibly just skipping next week, maybe. I don't know. It depends how I feel. Like I said, don't ask me about this week. You can if you want to, I suppose. It's totally up to you. Or I can give you nothing bad happened this week. I'll tell you that. Nothing bad happened. It's just, they are dudes far. I thought they were. But, I just had some up and down days, that's all. And one of those days was almost going to bed planning to get rid of Discord, never streaming again, and just turning into a hermit. But, as usual, I wake up. That didn't happen. So we're here. Doing this. Getting out on the road again. Enjoying the lovely autumn.
Get ready to turn right.
At... Oh, we went through a day. Well, you know what happens if we went through a day and starting a new day. I think my accelerator pedal's stuck again. Can I start in 7th? I'm pretty sure I can. This can handle it. Thank you, Volkswagen. Volkswagen off to have a round of golf. That's 2 in less than 10 minutes. Did I get that right? No, that's 2. I've got to get the camera thing right now. Yeah. I don't even know where the camera is when I'm looking at it. And I go make a Volkswagen goat golf joke. I think we should be alright actually. So hey, there we go. Let's get that there, and I think we'll be alright to get into crash cam on a rainy day. Perfect ingredients.
Go straight.
Yes. I did see it come up, but you must have some delay. No, I've got actually, come look at it, I've got quite a bit of delay. I'll just check. I'm going past the 70 sign now. On my phone, I'm going past the 70 sign, then right when... So a little bit of delay there. I forget how many gears this thing's got. Yeah, let me clear my throat. I know it's 14 so far. Let's get in the other lane. Driving through beautiful Sweden. That's back to 70. Come on, slow down. We've already had one ticket today. Let's not make it two. Slow down. Let's get into 13th gear. Yep, 14 is all we got. I think we're good without going into cab view.
Exit. Yeah.
Where's my coffee? I'm starting to get cold again. I am assuming the lights are on. Better check that, eh? Yes, I can just see. Oh, it says the indicator. I can see the very, very tiny icon down the bottom there. Why isn't that getting into gear? I was sure I changed that.
Exit. Yeah.
I'm sure right now you guys have got a confused look on your face because my confused look is confusing you as to why I've got a confused look on my face. And I'm trying to figure out if my ears are gone. I was playing around with some sound settings the other day, but it just doesn't have that bassy thud, the engine, as I remember it. Or maybe my memory. But I'm sure it's sounded a lot better than this. Just get the feeling the brakes are on. This is probably not a bad good time to do that. Yep, let's do it in that view. Well done. The view I'm not good at driving in. Oh, actually it worked out well. Got me into the lane I needed to be in. I'm guessing we're over this way as it says. And one more. Yeah, let's go around this corner at 80 k's. Oh, it says 90. We should be alright. Oh, no, I was going to risk it. Probably could have, actually. I'm in the right thing, and only changed. Just checking something. Where's my Logitech software? Where's my headset? Where's my surround sound? Okay. Oh, I'm on default. You want a Euro Truck Simulator there, JJ? Let's try that again. No, that's fine. I'm pretty sure I set the settings back to how I had it. Alright, let's carry on. I don't know. I'm just missing that thud. That bassy thud that it has. Okay. I assume it was updated. But if there's a problem with it, I'm sure they'll get onto that pretty quick because so many people use it. I also looked up, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, with the AI mod now, AI mod. As I said, you had to put some stuff into the launch. I was trying to see my camera was right out today. It still is. It's too high up. I'll leave it for the moment. I'll fix it a bit later. Maybe when I go in intermission, I can do it in studio mode. But yeah, I don't know. My camera was way off. It was up to the right. It was. I hadn't touched it or done anything to it, so I don't know why that was the case. But it was. So, yeah, I might need to zoom it down a bit, pan it down a bit. Because when I'm not streaming, I unplug it. Because I'm paranoid. Not that I'm doing anything that, you know, I should be worried about. But whatever I'm doing, it should be my choice of who be able to see it, you know? What was I saying? I'm pretty sure we had that problem ourselves too at one stage, Causey, with the sound fixes. I was saying something. I know it was the camera thing, but the camera thing put me off what I was about to say. Oh, right, yeah, the AI mod. No, eventually I'll get there. Yeah, thanks, Pedro. Jeez. Yeah, launch options. No, you don't. What you do is you change something in the config file, which I'd already done. Because even though I reloaded Windows and all that kind of stuff, those were save files that I backed up and put back in. But apparently, reading on further, and I obviously did this before because I slightly remember it, with that AI mod that we use in this, Causey, they've got their own site, and apparently there's a better one. You get two lots. If you get a one that works a lot better, which I don't know why, maybe forcing you to go to their site, and I think maybe there's a reason for it. But apparently they on their Steam Workshop page say if you want it to work properly, get it from our site. The Steam one won't work as well, and it shows a picture of difference between cars coming onto the motorway. So I did that, and I go to download it, and then my antivirus gave me a warning not to go to that site. So I didn't get it. So there you go. It's just a shame that the other one I got, which seems to work really well, isn't available for ATS. Of course, that one, I can't remember if that was the thing that caused us problems with the incompatible mod or something last. Convoy mode. I spent most of the week, this week, rebuilding the Dyson Sphere. No, that's getting on my nerves too. Sorry, I gotta fix this. It's just bugging me. My OCD that I don't have. Let's find the tilt. So the tilt was, I had to do that as well. So I've moved the camera all that time. These are supposed to be working as soon as I start it, but it apparently doesn't. No, we want it to go that way. In fact, a little bit more, right? And now the pan. So maybe it was something to do with that. There we go. That's better. We'll apply that. Yep. No, bring that. Where's that window? Close that. No, bring that. Where's that window? Close that. Okay. No clue what's going on. But there's a hell of a delay. Oh no, not much on there. Okay. Let's get into it. Hopefully that's it. There's always something wrong. At least my streams are consistent in one way or another. We've been driving around on Grand Utopia. It's a 1-1 official inspired by France. It's gorgeous. Okay, I know there was one for Amsterdam ages ago. I saw it on a scroll scene, 1-to-1 for Amsterdam. What I would like to try, there was a guy, I don't know what's been going on, maybe I'll really look it up. I think it's in the SCS forums. But there was a guy doing a New Zealand Australian map. He was working on New Zealand first, and apparently he had a lot of RIL things going on, so he had to back it off, and he was also asking people if they would like to help him out. But some of the screenshots he'd done of New Zealand looked pretty good. So, it's great. So the camera's been put off for some reason. That wasn't coming through, but when I jumped out of the game and fixed the camera and streamed from the window, because I forgot to go into create a dashboard for Twitch. But anyway, that was playing sound when that's supposed to be on mute. So yeah, all things are great. I've had some weird things happen this week with my PC. Sort of suggesting that someone was also using my PC. Which is quite funny, because my antivirus software subscription ran out and I can't afford to renew it for the first time. But I was verifying Windows files actually, and I was typing the commands into command prompt. Well, I wasn't typing them, I copy and paste them off the internet. And I put one of the things on, and I didn't even hit enter, and it started doing it. And you have to hit enter. And then when it finished, I had multiple lines come down of the command prompt, whatever it is. Like I was pressing enter, and then some other things happened. So what did I do? Well, I just system restore to the last restore point, which was 2 days ago, and then hello, it stopped. It could be just something going wrong. I don't know. I've also had me a bit of a scare as well. I had my screen go green a little bit, 3/4 of the screen, while I was playing Modern Warfare. Only when I went into the menu, but since then, I did some fixes that I found on the internet with a really, really good guy. He used to work as sound engineer or something like that, but he knows his stuff to do with graphics and all that. He used to work on Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. And he's given you the settings to be able to hear people's footsteps better in the game, because apparently I thought I was going deaf, because I swore I couldn't hear the footsteps as loud as I used to, but apparently in season 3 came out, they changed it, and so the original settings wouldn't work. So he goes through and lets you know how to do it and all that kind of stuff. But the one main setting, which is a Windows setting, I can't get, which makes no sense, because it's the loudness equalizer and the tab or something, and some sound cards or whatever don't have that. Realtek do, and that's what I've got. I've got Realtek USB, but I don't have the option, and it shows you if you're not showing up how to bring it up and stuff. And no such luck, so I can't use it. But the graphic side of things too was really, really good. He was explaining stuff, and I had a lot of stutter and DirectX errors, which turned back up for the first time a couple of days ago. And I followed his way of doing things, and the game runs better. I get a lot less lag, better frames. So we'll see. I've only used it for a couple of days. Downloaded the client to do bus routes. I know you can get buses. I think the brake stuck then for a little bit. I mean, like I said, there was I don't think it was confirmed. I just heard it from someone, I can't remember who, that because it made sense. Which I don't see them now. You used to see a lot of bus terminals in the maps, in the default map. And the theory was that they were going to do a bus simulator and use the same map. I'm all for that. Really am. I mean, I've been tempted to, like, try the bus simulators. Is what, trying to think of the names of them. I think there is one called Bus Simulator, and there's a couple of others that are really good, but they're like the train simulators. I think they're from Dove Publishing or something like that anyway. But the stupid things, you get a small map, and when you want a new map, they bring out a new map. Yeah, OMSI, that's it. They charge you an arm and a leg for the small map, which I disagree with, so I didn't get it. There's another one which is you're a tourist bus driver, which I watched a couple of people pay, and that seemed like a lot of fun, that one, because it wasn't just driving tourist bus around. It had a bit of a sense of humour. It sort of built up this thing things. You could go round and find treasure to help you be able to up your bank balance to be able to buy certain things. Wasn't it getting out? Because I'm still in that gear. Fair enough. That'll make reason why. I can't remember the name of it, but it looked like a lot of fun. And it was on an island, like a tropical island or something like that. Well, not really a tropical island, but you know what I mean. Like a Greek island or something like that in the Mediterranean. Ah, there's that lovely smell. I treated myself this week, ladies and gentlemen, because I didn't actually have to buy much of my shopping. So instead of going, hey, I'll save that money, I went, hey, I'll spend that money on something else. So I got myself some lovely dinners again. But I also bought a Glade plug-in. And I love the scent. It's a vanilla one, but I've always loved the taste and smell of vanilla. Love it. Like, addicted to it. Like, I should get my head red because I like it too much. It's not natural type. I love it. It's a vanilla and something. I can't remember what it is. And it smells. And I turned it on. I turned it on when I shut the windows, and I shut the windows. I open the windows up early in the morning so I can turn my windows from a goldfish bowl appearance to a straight on see-through like a normal window appearance. And then shut the windows so I put up with the cold. And so I shut them earlier before I start, which is what I prefer in winter time before I start this. Even though not all of the windows were completely free of condensation, but enough. Pretty decent, but only like 20 present routes on one map, not real. Yeah. Well, like I said, I don't see those bus depots anymore in the maps. So I'm guessing they've completely scrapped that idea. Maybe because of how popular this game has become, and they've decided just to focus on this because they're making the money they need. Mikey! Hey buddy! Thank you for the bits! Just saw that second one turn up, so I added the S. Hey buddy, how you all doing? There's a third. Where's the notification? There we go. Might as well get into cab view while we do this bit. I suppose, yeah, that would have burnt the motor out, eh? Leaving that going with no lubrication on the window. No, no, not 13th gear, come on. 7th gear will be better. We're with the... Oh, hey, this is a weird... Okay. Sure.
Get ready to turn right.
There, the next one over and up. Alright, let's get that down into the lower range so we got...
Here we are, safe and sound.
We got something. Problems is what we got. There'd have to be a trailer. If the trailer wasn't there, I would have gone in and out, but I'm going to have to turn it around here. Jeez, it must be a heck of a delay today. I'll tap in out. I've just noticed something on the old that's not right. On ABS. I don't know if that'll crash the stream or make a difference. I've done it now. The setting I forgot to set. That one's on me. Oh, a little too close to the fence there. Yeah, back in the cab, that's what will be a bit quiet. It just seems a lot quieter though. It might be. I might have to go back through the settings. I was mucking around with the window ones, and see if there was something I forgot to turn back on. It didn't change, so it gave me the option to change it then. No, you're turning the wheel the wrong way. And straighten the heck out of that up because I've really... There we go. Now I'll start turning. Ain't going to be a... getting in there first pop because of that. I'm going to hit that trailer. I know I'm going to hit that trailer. Now I'll start turning it. Might need another bite of the cherry after this one anyway, as well. What it was is I've just noticed that I'm streaming in 30 frames per second, and I'm pretty sure I used to do 60 frames per second. I think. Maybe 30's all I got. It's pretty close. I could have got it actually if I timed that one. But we'll straighten up. Let's act like we're professional here. There we go. Straighten up. That's not straight. That's not straight either. Straighten your trailer up. There we go. Go straight back now. Since I'm struggling with the straight thing, go back on an angle. There we go. That'll make me go straight. Bingo ringo. That's the one. It's on the money, honey. Which button? I've forgotten buttons now. I'm forgetting buttons. What buttons do what? Alright, show me the results. Show me the money. That's how cold it is. My coffee's dead cold now. Oh, hey, I haven't been keeping an eye on the money. We've been missing out on making some cash. Almost 400,000. Alright, let's buy some trucks. Let's get that out of the way. 400,000, we'll probably be able to get two, I think. Two of the mans. Yeah, take your time. Oh, look, actually, you know, the two paint jobs I've really loved on this playthrough so far have both been on the mans. We've got the House of Dragons in Narnia. Fantastic. Right, purchase. Oh, is it a twitchy thing? Maybe there's some cyber warfare going on with, you know, some DDoS tech, whatever they call it. Yeah, this one goes. Where did we buy? Was it up here? Is that anyone? No, we were still. Where did we last buy a? It's Turkey. No, not there. Was it Austria? No. Was it there? No. Where the hell did I? Trying to remember. Oh, hang on. Maybe no. I vaguely remember sort of where we went, but Poland, wasn't it? Because it was Poland. Yeah, we're definitely going to get another one, and that's it. It was Poland. There. All right, let's find some wonderful people to put into my wonderful trucks to make me that wonderful cash. No, it was a guy in that first one. Let's find ourselves a lovely lady. Looks like they've all been snapped up. There we go, Poland. So you don't actually have to go far from home, love. You're in your home country. I imagine most of these people are from Poland because I'm pretty sure that's where SCS is. In fact, I think some of these guys are some of the devs and stuff, if I remember rightly. Maybe not. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. Yeah, there's a heck of a delay. Because I found that. That's right, Perry Pirate. He was the one that chose it because of rallies. Rallies over there, isn't it? Let's find ourselves another job. We're in Sweden, which we don't have a thing here. So first, we're with them and with them. How's that for a memory? Third on the list. Thank you, Mike, for more bits, buddy. Appreciate it. And I think these next guys, we might have them too. You have emphasis on the word might, mainly because it's not on the list. We're not with them. We're not with them. All these names I've never seen before. Oh, here we go. Sure I was able to stream at 60 FPS. I don't know. It's 30 FPS, which would be a pain. I suppose I'll find out tomorrow. I've changed the setting. I don't know if it's the right setting because it's in video output and it's not. There's a stream one where you do the bitrate and everything like that. And when I redo Windows and start this all up, it tends to stream at 720p, which is the weirdest thing, by the way. And I've got to change that under video, which I thought would have had something to do with the recording. And the funny thing is, it says base canvas, which is what my screen is set to, 1080, 1920 by 1080, and then output at 720. I don't know why it doesn't do output 1080, so I've got to go in and redo it all the time. Where was I? So yeah, we're definitely with them. Okay, so those are the options. By the looks of it, we've got two there. Now we've got to make sure that one of them goes into. Nope. Yes. Don't we have? Or was it down here, the garage? You forget. Which is not a good thing, is it? Nope. Nope. Yes, that's an option. That is our only option. Mainly because I don't... Oh, you know what? I'll go check. Where is it? There. No, we haven't got one there, do we? No, I know that. So we're taking a yacht. That's our only option. No choice on that one, ladies and gentlemen. Hang on. Did I click on the right? Oh, no, it's 36 miles. Yeah, okay. 36 miles, 36 minutes. 34 Ks. In the haze to get there. I'm still on crash cam 2. What's the date? 10th. Those bits might help. Those bits might help me a bunch, dude, so... Well, they're going to help me anyway, but sooner rather than later. In the way of... Oh, look at that. Straight across the road. No, that's not what I want. I want that one. In 7th gear. Yeah, just basically... I could do with some cash, that's all I'm saying, and the 12th is when they sort of end the month with Twitch, so I'm just short of the payout threshold, I think. I don't know, it always confuses me.
Keep right, and then turn right.
So hopefully this will put me over the threshold, and in a couple of days I might be able to, which would be nice, because I wouldn't mind getting my mother a decent birthday present. I had a plan of getting her a present actually, and I knew what I wanted to get my mother, and my mother went out and bought one. I was saving up frantically. $5 here, 10 cents there. $5, 10 cents, 50 cents a dollar, which was a dance move. As a teenager, it was almost like the Macarena. I think it was like the Macarena, except for the putting the hands on the hip. But possibly, can't remember. Don't ask me. I don't dance. I'm Irish. We can't dance. You just look at river dance. It's just jogging on the spot. Most people call that going to the gym or having exercises in Ireland. It's dancing. I got no rhythm. There we go. Still searching for that submarine. Don't want to crash into it now. Hey, we don't want to have an England-France situation. 2 submarines crashing into each other years and years ago. Which I've forgotten about, and I was watching a reaction of someone doing the Billy Connolly, when Billy Connolly, the comedian, if you don't know who he is, he's probably the best comedian ever. In my view, in a lot of people's view. The only comedian I know never wrote jokes down, he just went out and talked, and he was just naturally funny. And he was discussing that the $1 billion submarines, with the $1 billion technology to find, you know, with sonar and all that, and they hit each other in the Atlantic Ocean. Which is, as he said, you know, which you can understand because it's so crowded in the Atlantic Ocean. It's a funny, you go and look it up, it's brilliant. But I was watching these people saying, because they got stealth technology or something like that, and there was a couple, lovely couple, I can't remember, the Boring Reviews or something like that they called. Lovely couple. And yeah, what are we, in France? Go ahead. Actually, I don't know if it works like that in here. She goes, well, if they got the technology to make themselves undetectable, surely they have the ability to make the technology to fine, because the thing was the French and England being part of the same the UE and that were using the same technology in their submarines, which apparently nullified the fact that they couldn't see each other. And she's saying, well, surely you can get the technology to detect, you know, something like that. And I thought to myself, well, if you had the technology to detect a submarine that's designed to be undetectable, then there's no point making an undetectable submarine. It sort of defeats the purpose. So I giggled. I had a little giggle when I thought about that.
Exit now.
They're still going.
Turn right.
2. 1. When did you do 2? How far behind? We know it's always delayed. I think it's because of the way I set it up. Possibly. Yeah, the fog is, isn't it? Especially at this time of night, 4 o'clock.
It's all over now.
Hopefully the contract's still available. As usual, didn't check. That's it there. No, it's a different one. It was a different location, wasn't it? Still our only choice. We're here. Let's take it.
Go.
So maybe I did. Maybe I took it a little too long. Gotta check that, eh? Gotta check those things. I thought you were the dancing queen. Yeah, I'm the dancing queen, drinking tea, tasting of tangerine. Oh yeah. That's the way it goes, isn't it? It's been so long. Just like, I forgot how long that goes for. It's still going. I don't need the reversing beat. Almost feel like breaking out into song, Maria. Who knows what that reference is from? Something to do with submarines. TV show to do with submarines. Jesus, bright in here, isn't it? We've had some really nice days last few days. It's been really good. I've been able to do the washing every day, including this. Say every day, it was yesterday and today. And catch up with some.
Turn left.
Oh, that's better. I saw that coffee left. Orange coffee. You can say, how can you say no to that? Brake stuck. It's in a circle, isn't it? It is. Hang on.
First exit.
Because you, how many 2s did you do? There's 2 there, there's 2 there, there's 2. Oh, okay. Maybe it isn't. Maybe it isn't. Is that last 2? So we've still got a few to go. Alright. Alright, well, I'll get that. It's slowly getting to me now. Oh, you're throwing in more, have you? Alright, I'm just going to turn the sound off, buddy. It's sort of getting to me. As I've mentioned before, I don't know what kind of mood I'm in. I never know these days. What would that be under, though? I know it's under something. Oh, sound alerts? Maybe that's it. Could be. I don't have a... No, hang on. No, that's not up because it's not coming up there. However, thank you for the more bits. Okay, that might be something else. And I can't do anything about it. Alright. Such is life. Get in the gear. Funny enough, it...
Exit now.
Look at it. Look at it coming through. $22,000. Of course, it's not sound alerts, is it? It's part of the thing.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
To be honest, I mean, I sort of missed that. Because it sort of became a feature for a while, didn't it? I mean, it did annoy some people. Yeah, they can either deal with it or you can't, but... I actually thought I wasn't tired or anything, but as soon as I started doing this, I can tell I'm tired, and you can tell I'm tired because I was screwing simple words up. I'm sure. I have to get back in the old thing, see if I can't turn the volume down and all that, and remember how to do it through Steam Elements, because my overlays, that's where my overlays come from, and they connect to Stream Elements, and they're not on my PC. Oh. Or maybe even change it to a nicer sound, you know? Something we can get a compromise. Look what I just saw. Onto it this time, straight away. Fleet configurations, there we go. Purchase that. Chuck it in Poland. Hey, I'm learning. And click on new, and we need a female, a variety type driver. Which we are sort of running out of, big time. By the looks of it. Or is it that I have to find more recruitment agencies to unlock more people? Perhaps. Yeah, I like... I used to have a good one, and I lost it. But I like my ringtone. Don't know why. I just love it. Because it's an unexpected ringtone, especially around here. It probably have more meaning in America, but... I had another good one about a wife ringing too. With warning signs. Warning sounds on it. Something along the line, warning, it's your wife calling. Even your, was it the voicemail is scared. Something like that. It was quite funny. I got a lot of chuckles out of that one from people. Oh, we're in cab view, aren't we? For a little bit longer. we're in cat view. We're supposed to be in this view. What I'm trying to say. Bumper cam, thank you. Crash cam. Crash cam. I don't know why I look at the thing and smile when the camera's up there. I've got to get used to that. Maybe I don't. Maybe it's one of my many charms of all two. And that's the second one. What's the first one? When I'm sleeping. Quite charming when I'm sleeping. Oh, we're merging, are we? And you go, and you go, and you go, and then I go. No, you don't. You even think about it, you ignorant driver, you. You're working fully rested. Yes, which is a good thing. Other like the same, but there's an A in front of the R. That's never a good thing. That wasn't my accelerator pedal sticking. I thought it was. No, it was actually... I was pushing the clutch in, and obviously 7th gear was way too... lower gear for the speed I was doing. Oh, chile. Have I finished my coffee? Just like that, the temperature drops. It's been weird. It's not just me. I thought it was me, but I was talking to neighbours and stuff like that, and we're talking about how cold it feels. No, I'm not going to risk it. I shall wait. And how even sometimes it feels colder at the temperature it is now, which is in double figures, 14 degrees Celsius, than it does when it gets a bit lower sometimes. And I've said, I just think it's because I'm coughing a lot. And it's normally because of moisture that I always through winter cough a lot. And I'm thinking it's just a lot more moisture in the air. Because I definitely over the windows, like my windows are very condensated, but we're having like, it's not the normal cold temperature for this year. It's warmer a little bit, not by much, but thereabouts. And I think that was sort of proven the other day when we were talking away, and I was outside and it was just warm. The sun was warm, which it normally is in winter around here. The sun is always, still has a kick to it. And it's the joys of being in the southern hemisphere, closer to the sun than you guys get in the northern hemisphere, even in summer. Well, I mean, that's not true. Obviously, in summer you're closer than us, but for the corresponding seasons, And our winter, your winter, we're closer to the sun. Our summer, your summer, we're closer to the sun because of the way the Earth is. So, and not having a hole in the ozone layer doesn't help either. But and we had the lowest temperature we've had so far the other day, and it felt a lot warmer. And I was saying to my neighbour, I said, you probably find it won't feel as cold. It's supposed to get down to 4 degrees or whatever it was. And I said, I guarantee you it won't feel as cold. It won't feel that cold compared to the temperatures, or the coldness we've been feeling lately with high temperatures. And it just didn't feel that cold. So it's definitely moisture. No, there's only 14 gears and you're supposed to go in 80 kilometres an hour. Come on, let's get with the program, JJ. Anyway, my point is, I think today's one of those days where it feels colder than it is because there's a breeze around my knees. And I'm convinced that every draft in this house converges under my desk where my knees are, because I don't feel as cold as I do, except for my bedroom. My bedroom is freezing, absolutely freezing, but compared to the rest, no matter where else I am, in either the lounge or the kitchen, the east wing, it's a heck of a lot colder here on my knees. And at 2 o'clock, most of the time it's gone over. Smelling the fires that Canada are having. Yeah, I know, yeah. We had that when Australia had their fires too. And we're 1,000 miles away between us. But the smoke came over us. You had the haze and everything, you could smell it in the air. Where I was, because my side of the country is closer to Australia than the other side of the country. Being at the west of us, and I'm on the west coast. But yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. Whoa. Yeah, the orange haze, that's what we had, yeah. See, I don't even know these things are going, because you guys know I don't keep up with the news. Tell you what I've been watching lately, a YouTube channel called Audit the Audit, where they take encounters between the public and the police in the US, and these guys sort of give a mark out of, well, like school marking, A plus all the way down to an F, which we never had in this country, by the way. The lowest you can get was a D minus. We never had the F. Anyway, I've been watching that, it's been interesting, but I saw one the other night, actually two the other night, that really got me going, because one had a young kid crying, and I can't handle young kids crying. It angers me. Not that they're crying. It's not their crying that angers me, it's the fact that something happened to a kid, to a bit of trauma that makes them cry. My heart bleeds for them. I just can't handle it. I don't like it at all. Because of this uppity cop. I mean, I won't get into that because it's an outside of you and stuff like that, but sometimes I can understand. It's not the action, I'm not excusing, okay, but never excuse the action, but I can understanding how a person ends up that way. I sort of see it sometimes. Some of it's over the top, provoke, but once again, different culture, different way of treating them. Because you wouldn't get away with it. Our police got way too much power.
Straight on.
But that's beside the point. But I was watching this one where apparently there's a bit of road rage where there was a gun fired and the cops are chasing and the lady pulled off the road. She was not ATF, it was agent, she was another agent, I can't remember. Anyway, they stopped, one of the cops stopped on the train tracks, which apparently they're allowed to do because the site will also show you the laws that are around and stuff like that and what they could be done or couldn't be done, and stuff like that, depending on which circuit and state that circuit's decided and whether it's a federal or whatever and all that kind of stuff. If it's against the, First Amendment rights or whatever, Fourth Amendment rights, whatever that is. I don't know what the Fourth Amendment is. Why? Because I'm not in your country, I don't need to know. I just hear about the First and Second Amendment because it's the one you bang on about all the time. Anyway, so they pulled her over, got her to get out, handcuffed her, put it in the car, a cop car, and started searching the lady's car, and there was a baby seat in the back and stuff like that, looking for a gun. And I think you can guess what happened from there. Being in the cop car, handcuffed, the one on the train tracks, she didn't die. Luckily, because that upset me too. Some poor kid missed out because for crying out loud, train tracks. Because they also had the responsibility to take it off and keep her in a safe position and all that. No, she didn't stir the car. Car got hit by the train. It's all on the body cam and that. Including 2 cops laughing over it. She's suing them at the moment, obviously. I don't even know if she was, if that was the person. Whether it was or wasn't, it's nothing to do with the innocent until proven guilty. So, at that time, she was an innocent person. Until found guilty in the court. Whether she had done it or not, but still, it's a life. They actually hadn't had proof. They didn't find the gun, as far as I know. Well, no, they found a gun, but I think she was an agent of some sort. I can't remember. It was an agency I'd never heard of before, so it wasn't a major agency like ATF or anything like that. Oh, dude. It's a good channel though. I get to learn a lot about the laws in America and what you can and can't do and what. And you got. I mean, some of them, like I said, different cultures. I don't know. I don't live there, and maybe there is a good reason for it. Yeah, you wait and let me in, let me in, let me in, let me in. Oh, that was close. Some of them are amazing too. Some of them are really, really good. And your wording's a lot clearer too than what we got here. That's for sure. Right, gotcha. Okay, yeah, that's what I watched. It shows where a guy stole not one but 2 cop cars sooner. Yeah, there was a couple there. I mean, there was one I found a bit funny, but at the end of it, it turned out it was just the way you go around it. It was a young kid. A teenager that had bought a bike, and it was a stolen bike, a dirt bike and stuff like that, and then the owner had found it somehow, I don't know how. Told the house, they went to the house and they detained the kid, which they couldn't do. He was a minor for a start, and there was all things, but there was another cop that was there, turned up and talk to the guy, and it turned out this cop was sort of still in training anyway that originally do it. So mistakes were made, and I still, which I find is a bit silly. No one was hurt. All right, month down the track, it's not a big issue, but they turned it into a whole thing that it wasn't there. They turned it into a racial thing, and there was clearly no racism to it. It was just a young cop thinking he was doing something right, the way to go about it. He was wrong. He learned. Nobody was hurt. It was all over and done with. And had another cop turned up to, go through it with him and figure it out and go, okay, this is the correct way to do it. And personally, me, if you start doing that, it's like getting upset instead of looking at that. You just cops are just going to band together because it's the same thing. And don't be, I mean, some of them are shits, yeah. A lot of them, they expect you to be honest and that, and they treat you like crap if you don't. But yet, so many of them been caught in lies and stuff like that. But I like those things. Really, really good. A great channel. I love it. Audit the audit. And I mean, like I said, they don't just also grade the cops. They grade the person that they're dealing with and how they dealt with it and what they were doing, and then go through the laws and stuff at per section. It's really good. I suggest watching it. By the way, we were going Finland. That's right. What's the time? Should have had a sleep. Well, we're going to get one now, aren't we, on the ferry? Yeah. I'm also a big fan of Hell's Kitchen, and I have no access to it anymore. I didn't realise I'd totally forgotten about, and there was another season gone, and I don't have the ability to get it anymore. I was upset about that. I always love it.
When possible.
And even more so because I think the next season, a favourite of mine, it's on YouTube, favourite character who's English. Well, he's an Malaysian born comedian who lives in England for a while, and you probably know him, you might not, called Uncle Roger, or Nigel Ning, whatever his name is, the comedian, but his character is Uncle Roger. And he was on Hell's Kitchen. I saw an interview with him, and he was in Hell's Kitchen. Not judging or anything, he was part of the the tables where they have the guests and all that, but he was in character as Uncle Roger, so I'd love to see that. But I'm not going to, so...
Never mind.
Which is sad. But I love the thing between
Reroute.
Uncle Roger. For those that don't know, look at him up. He's really good. He critiques mainly roasts, which is perfect because he roasts chefs, people who cook things. He started off, he came big because he did this one on egg fried rice, which he ended up doing a lot of them on egg fried rice, people making egg fried rice. And he's since expanded from there, and Gordon Ramsay, obviously everyone knows Gordon Ramsay one way or another. He did Gordon Ramsay once and did really, really well. Gordon Ramsay and stuff like that, and then he's the first chef on there that I ever saw leave a comment on the video. And then they've obviously become really good friends. Oh, actually, the first one that made him, which is a lady, an English chef, it was the first one he roasted, and she's amazing. I think and they became really close friends and stuff like that too. But I like that. Gordon Ramsay ones give them a bit of stick, give each other a bit of stick, so it's quite good.
Turn right.
You going to bed? All right, mate. Well, have a good sleep, mate. Hard day for you. That's all good. And hopefully we'll see you tomorrow, buddy. Have a good one, mate. When was that? 4 minutes, 2 minutes, or what minute ago? So yeah, hopefully you heard. Oh, okay. No, fair enough, dude. No, like I mean, yeah, go to bed. I don't expect you to hang around. You're here because you want to be. That's good. But yeah, no, sleep. Most important thing, mate. Yeah, you go and get yourself some sleep, dude. And it should be better tomorrow. Yeah, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow, buddy.
Get ready to turn left.
It's not going to be the same with you. Not trying to make you guilty, by the way. With that saying, it's a fact. It's going to be weird not having you here, but yeah. Four in the morning. Whoa. Is my brake light stuck on again? I'm trying to read and drive. Made it into a meme. Yeah, well, his marketing department obviously isn't onto it, isn't it?
Keep right.
Mind you, he doesn't need to go on Twitch, so he doesn't really need to know Twitch, doesn't he?
Turn right.
Oh, well, since we're in that day anyway, we're supposed to be in cab view, aren't we? Wonder how Dave's doing. We haven't seen Dave for a little bit. I hope he's well. Probably making the most of the summer, and so he should. So he should. Oh, it's back to 80. I thought we were at 50.
Keep right. And then exit right. Exit right. Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Get away with it. Ninth gear, nothing coming. I don't see any red lights out the back there. Sort of felt like again that the brakes were sticking, but this will be a lot nicer in the day, but we've got the autumn/full mod on, so well, later autumn/full mod on, so obviously we're going to have a late sunrise. How's my fuel situation? I haven't been keeping an eye on that either, have I? Because I'm a professional. There we go. God, this thing is cheap!
Go straight on.
Cheap like a bird. I'll take that instead of budgie, because I'm not actually sure. You guys know what a budgie is in America? I'm only assuming because a budgie was, I know, here in Australia and England and stuff like that. It's a common bird to have as a pet. Well, it was when I was growing up. In fact, my grandparents had one. Okay, I thought someone was yelling or something, but it's some noise coming out of my headphones. Once we drop this off, I'm going to have a little bit of break as usual, have a walk around and do what I need to do. Lose some weight quickly. I'm sure you can figure out what I mean by that. Yeah, remember this truck from last week as well. Now I'm doing 80 Ks. It just doesn't feel like you're doing 80 Ks. It seems to be going slower. I've never had a quail's egg go. Never needed to have a quail's egg, to be honest. What's going on here? Don't you pull out, thank you, thank you. Right, let's have a look at our system here. 3 hours and 15 minutes, that's 9 minutes, that's perfect, that's fine. Don't you pull out in front of me either. Thank you. Paranoid much? Got good reason to be, don't I? Thank you, you asshole. I was about to say, and I've forgotten about that. The old cruise control automatic anti-crash annoy the heck out of your system that's been brought in. But I was about to say, you don't get back into the lane that close to a person. You glide into the lane. Unless you have to because you misjudged it and you're going to kill yourself and you decide, well, it's better I pull in front of someone else and make them break and run into a tree or swerve or anything else and they die. We all know who those people are. Crashing into the trees, that is. But yeah, of course it kicked in the old cruise control thing. Which I'd forgotten about until then. And all of a sudden I remembered it. I wonder why. Why did I think there was a fly? I'll tell you how warm it is here. There's still flies around. Well, I say flies. I always have one fly, even in summer. Or summer a bit more, I suppose. But there's always one. Kill it with fly spray, and then next thing you know, there's another one. I swear they're on a schedule. A roster. But I had a bee in here yesterday. In winter. I've never seen a bee in winter ever in my life. Ever.
Go straight on.
And I had to chase one out of the house. Yeah, they come in and never think, well, if I turn around and go out the same way I came in, maybe I'll get out. But you're right now. Absolutely right. Bees find their way in but can't find their way out without help. But we need them. don't we? Without them, we're screwed. A lot of animals and mammals are screwed. And so I suppose the moral of that story is you should have been born a fish. Speed limit 60. I wonder why I was going a little, all of a sudden overtaking them with these. We can't be that far away now, can we? Oh, flies. No, they get in there, they don't want to leave. They know the way out, they just don't want to go out. Flies are not big with heat. Too much heat, I believe. That's why they land on your TV and stuff. The front bits because it's cooler. They need to cool their little cotton socks instead of just taking them off, letting their feet breathe. Oh no, I'm just, yeah, I think I've heard something like that, I don't know. Yeah, change the rain first and then try and get into 13th gear. That bus stop, I don't know why, it reminded me of my summer car then. With this scenery. Just a... Yes, it's the same country as my summer car, but... might have something to do with it. But it just reminded me of a bit of the map, like I was on the same map then as my summer car. Alright, come on, hurry up. I need to go off and deposit a letter. The letter P. I might also need some painkillers, which I did forget to buy some extra, but I think I might have got there. Yeah. Ooh, there we go. I see it. Top of the GPS there. And we've got the sunlight. I always like around here, the Sweden, Finland, and the other one, Denmark. Is it Denmark? It's Finland, Denmark. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Denmark. Oh, it's just got colder again. The temperature hasn't moved, according to my PC. Oh, is it?
Keep right, and then turn right.
Ooh. Alright.
Turn right.
Oh, shall I put the indicators on then, shall I? Come on, come on, come on. Rev it up. Let's get some revs up. There we go. Going wide. I'm a truck. Are we even on the coast? Are we just dropping off a yacht for some land sailing? Okay. Don't know why I'm pumping the brakes. Because I can. So I did. Holy heck, that was a vigorous change of gear. I just saw the whole screen shake. Didn't feel like it. Oh, I also haven't been keeping an eye on the money. We probably could have bought a couple of things. I think they're called trucks. Yeah, I did forget the word truck. That's why I said things.
Keep left and then turn left. Turn left.
Oh, that was a perfect turn. Perfect timing.
Get ready.
Perfect speed. It's just the driver's not perfect. Yes!
Turn right.
A recruitment agency. I swear this is hard to read actually. Which could be an indication that my eyes are going, which I think is some of the problem I'm having. But I can't test that theory because, as some of you know, I have two sets of, well, I had three actually, but I have two sets of glasses. Oh, actually I could try. Just sort of that. Two sets of glasses. You love that when I do that, don't you? And which I bought because I got them all mixed up, and I had one set, a set like this break, which were mainly my main glasses. What's 7th gear? So I bought new ones, which was good because they're also filthy because they're not really glasses. I think they're more of a plastic type deal, the lenses. And the next size up, and I think the next size up, because occasionally my eyes are bad whether I'm tired or something, so I put the next strength up, not size, strength. I think they've put the wrong lenses in them.
Keep right and then turn right. Turn right.
Why isn't that car? What the heck was your issue? Doesn't matter. Really? No guide either? Well, there was no guide with my summer car either. It was just someone that put it together, wasn't it? So that'll happen. Put it on Steam. And then people took that and then put it into videos. The sunshades. It's another thing this game does well, is the sunshades. So realistic.
Turn left.
Don't see. Oh yeah, I do. I think we're all good. So yeah, I was going to buy another set. I was going to take that one in,
Get ready to turn.
which has been a couple of weeks. But I was going to say, look, I very rarely use them. And I went to put them on and my eyes nearly, well, I couldn't, it was an instant headache when I put them on, which shouldn't happen. And yeah, I was going to buy another set. Oh, nice, perfect, good, because I do want to go and have a quick break. And maybe open up curtains so get a bit more light on the camera there as well. There's a bit more sunshine and warmth in here with a bit of luck. Right, let's get that going. While that's happening, I'll get the intermittent screen ready. We shall, so results now. We shall continue while we're at it. We shall buy 2 more trucks if we've got room for the 2 trucks. Maybe we don't. Maybe I should check that first. Well, I could check it when I actually buy the first one because there's definitely room for 1. Man truck, buy online. Fleet, that one. Purchase that goes to Poland. We might need, it's the last one, okay. Alright then, let's get out of there. Let's go into a recruitment agency. Let's hire a driver. We're going to go with a guy this time. Hire him. He goes to Poland. Merry Christmas. Get rid of you. Next thing we're going to do is go to trailer purchase. What are we? 22. 8, 12, 16, 21, 22. I don't know if this could go to Poland. So 150 grand plus painting. These are going to get expensive and more expensive. Where is it? Thank you. Yes, I ain't changing that. It stays as a mini house. So what do we got? 167. Okay, so we got that sorted. And we got that one. It's the last one we're going to do. So it's 23. We will go through the Crone and the Switzer Miller Thingy Bobbinstein thing. And we'll get those as well. We shall purchase that. That goes into, hey, Poland. No, it doesn't. Well, we'll put it into, no wait then. Yeah, they'll have 2, but so be it. It's going to go private anyway. It doesn't really matter. But as long as we got 1 for every garage, and we do, just not 1 in every garage. Which is not what I said, is it? 1 for each garage, not 1 in every garage. How's that for a sidestep politician in the making here, or lawyer? Take your pick. What's the difference? Neither, really. Probably the title. That's it. The rest of it's all the same. Trailer manager. Let's go all the way down. That's the new one in Oslo. We'll definitely make that private. And if you do well, we'll promote you to sergeant. There's another one for you. Bada boom. Right. Brilliant. Love it. So we're saving up for another 100 grand for a new location for a new garage. And we'll do that shortly. But what we'll do is we'll go in. I've lost my resident voter, so hopefully we'll get some form of voting going on here. You're going to have plenty of time to do it. We've just got to find Finland. We can go anywhere we like because we've got a garage in Finland. DSV, we with them? I know we're not with those guys, any of these guys. We're with these guys. So there's number 1 anyway. Let me get my piece of paper of who we've got contracts with. We've got contracts with these guys. So that's 1. Going into Denmark. There's 2 going into there. And there's 3 going up back into Sweden. So who's the other? DSV. Now DSV, I think maybe we're with them, or are we with them on as DSV on the American truck? DSV, DHL, DEF. No, that's it. That's the only choices we've got, ladies and gents. Yeah, we're definitely not with them, I know that much. So we've got number 1 to Denmark, number 2 down there, and number 3 into Sweden. 1, 2, or 3 into chat. While you're doing that, I'm going to go off and have a quick break, and I'll see you guys shortly. Right, number 2, I believe, is the what we've been voting for, which is 1 over number 2 there. Not there, there. Let me get a headset on properly.
Drive safe.
Alright. Thank you. Get back in the chair. Get into gear. There we go. Don't graunch. Gear was in perfectly. I know it was in perfectly because to get it into gear properly in the game, all I had to do was put the clutch in, pull it out again. Didn't touch the gears lever at all. Or the stick, whatever you guys call it. We'll call it a shifter because it's the name of it. 50's the speed limit. Why do I feel weird? My seat does. It happens, eh?
To turn right.
You know, playing Call of Duty, if I just get up and get back in the seat, everything's out.
Turn right.
Oh, brilliant. It's not the only issue I've got. It's not going into gear properly either. The other issue is I've just gone back a bit when I hit the brake. So let's try and sort that out a bit. There we go.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Easily made it.
Keep right and then turn right.
There we go. I sped up so I can get through that green light so I can get to the red light quicker. How's that?
Turn right.
Ain't that real life? Ooh, it's cold.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
And here we are.
Turn left.
Might look at the trailer options if there are any. Let me guess it's expired because I forgot to look at it.
You have arrived at your destination. Your route guidance is now finished.
Alright, what do we got here? So it is that one. Let's have a look at what we got as options. Because I think if you change some of the options too, you get a... Oh, great. You get a choice of this one or the exact same one. If you don't like that one, you can get... Oh, no, it's different wheels. Ah. Or this one. Let's go with that. Don't know if the price changed, though. I don't think it did. It's an urgent or important delivery too. What are we taking? I didn't even look at that. It was the wheels, the rear wheels. The very back ones. Not that I have a clue what the difference would make of having those wheels close together and one set up off the ground or having the back wheels right at the back of the trailer. No clue. Oh, don't start that at this time of the day. You make me hungry. Do we have enough room to get out of here? Got to get past that trailer and then past everything we can crash into on the way out.
Turn left.
Hopefully there isn't a car coming. Keep an eye on that mirror. Oh, a truck, but he's slowed down. Turn left. Oh, I see what you mean, GPS. Okay, so you're telling me that when I was in the street, not before I got out of the street.
Turn right.
Stay in this lane because I can see a little further up. It's going to tell us to get in this lane anyway. So, I shall prepare early. Be the first time in my life, but
Go straight on.
bound to happen once. Helsinki! Oh, right, yeah. No, you did right there. I know exactly what you're talking about. I'm guessing this area, this part of the country, they're doing well for themselves. Mercedes buses, Mercedes cars. I think that's actually a Mercedes truck there too. Flatbed.
Keep left and then turn left. Turn left.
Right. How long is this trip?
Keep right and then exit right. Exit right.
This might be the last one for the stream.
Get ready to turn right.
Looking at about 45 minutes or so, which means about an hour of my driving.
Turn right.
Ah, yes! No ticket that time. Much I might have been cheating a little bit to make sure I didn't get the ticket. Maybe. Allegedly. That's right, in fact, I just admitted it. And if you don't know what I mean about cheating, to make sure I didn't get a ticket even if it turned red, it's very simple. Drive on the other side of the road when you go through the lights and you won't get a ticket. That's right. You're welcome. Here. Great advice on how to save your money by endangering the lives of oncoming traffic. Oh, actually, I think some of that time would be... We're going across a ferry, I would imagine, so I think some of that time would include the ferry, but I don't think it's that long of a trip. We've skipped a couple of sleeps, though, because of the ferries. Now, the first one was fine. I don't know how long that was. The second one was a bit short. We got the ferry about 11 o'clock and got off about 4 in the morning, but maybe the other ferry ride was longer and made up for that, possibly. Tell you what we have done, we've overtaken ATS. Not by much. What do we got now? 110 trucks, so 2 more than ATS at this current time. And we're saving up. Oh, actually, I will. How much money have we got? 170. Oh, there. Bang. All right.
Finding a new route.
Didn't it tell me to turn? Maybe I was following these guys too distracted. Damn it. See if we can't turn around just here. A bit of luck. Yeah, I can see things going wrong here, right? Let's get into a low gear and get your voting thing ready. Go, 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 go. No, go, I'm coming. Yeah, we can do it, 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 we can do it. Here we go. Thanks, but you know, it's just one of those things. The rain has returned. Right, so we've got enough for a new garage. So we'll get that out of the way, or not. Maybe not quite yet, actually. Holy! Thank goodness my side mirrors are in the inside. No, come on now. Just back up a bit, back up a bit, back up a bit. Give them a bit more room. Maybe all of them are not as skilled as that last driver. Oh my goodness me, man. I'll tell you what, if my truck had a beard, it's safe to say it no longer has one with all these close shaves. Oh, I'm slowly rolling forward too. Hopefully none of these guys... Oh, you're turning. Damn, I was going to try and sneak in front of that red van. It's alright, nothing behind it. And I don't want to be in that gear. Let's get in fifth. Okay, is there a car coming that way? No, we're all... Okay, we're back on the road again. The right road. Yeah, we'll wait. Maybe we'll do it at the end, depending how much time we've got left to get us a new garage, because it's no benefit buying straight away. Obviously, we've got no trucks to put in it yet. We've got to save up for a truck, and I'm most like, whoa, why aren't the brakes working? Because it's raining? That could be it. I could have been sliding, possibly then. There's 200. And I'll probably upgrade it straight away as usual, so that's 280 grand plus the 150 odd, which is what, 430,000 really. That's when it gets benefit. Minus 2,000, fair enough. I've had a lot worse lately, and it's only going to get even more as they able to drive further. Why does this camera... It just seems so off. I've centered it. And yet it still looks... Maybe it's the way the dashboard is set up. But it's, to me it looks like I'm... 70, okay. Looking more left than center. Otherwise known as off-center. Yeah, of course it would be. It's so logical and obvious, isn't it, Patrio? That first one, you'd be able to turn a lot easier. And the other one, obviously it's got to wait for where the tyres are. Now we're losing money. Askew, yeah, askew. Slightly askew. Right, let's just get rid of that for a little bit. I'd say I'd be very surprised that we'll get that money that quick, but we might do. Keep an eye on it. Let's keep an eye on it. We've had some amazing amount of money come in really quick in certain times. And of course, we're also getting a lot bigger payouts. What are we, 12? Not even half a tank. Just, I think we're just above half a tank by here's Whisker. Get the cruise control back on, not speed. This is a great economy on this. Great economy. This truck, you can go forever on a tank. It's not even a truck, this thing, it's just a fuel tank on wheels. Dispensive optimism. See, when I saw the optimism, I thought of Optrix. Hopefully you know what I mean with Optrix, the eye for red eyes. Dry eyes.
Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
Now we're looking clear in that lane. Now we're looking here. Yeah, I think we're all good. Jump straight into buying this car. And getting the other lane, I think, by the looks of the GPS.
Keep left.
I've got shivers all over my body now. Starting from my knees and going up. "12 hours left. About 36 minutes. Which I'll turn into an hour and 36. Maybe depending how long it takes us to figure out, well, to get to the end, what time it is for me, and the time it's going to take to vote for a new garage and new company. We might be able to get possibly a small delivery in after this one. What's going on here? I think that this vehicle has its own... I'd say it would, doesn't it? Because it... Yeah, no, I'd say it does. I think it's got a... The way this vehicle detects vehicles in front of it, I think it's got the actual default truck setting in real life and not using the setting I've put in this... in the settings for when they brought it out. Adaptive cruise control, isn't it? That's the name of it. I would say rush hour traffic, but when I was looking at the mod details again the other day, they start rush hour at 3 o'clock.
Keep left and then turn left.
Yeah, I think it's part of the same system. Whatever system this thing up here is. Rio, isn't it? Oh, I'm on the wrong lane. It didn't tell me to change. Oh, now it's telling me to get in the other lane. A bit more notice would be really, really nice. There's another grand down the tubes. He's not going to let me in, and slowly sneak over. One of them will let me in. Oh, I knew that. I knew that would happen. Okay. Let's just keep this little piece of maneuvering between us, eh? Let's not let it slip to the authorities. As soon as that turns orange or green, whatever it is, we are flooring it. And just to make sure that I'm not giving away my intentions, so people are aware of it, especially any cops behind me, even though they'll see me do it. Go, 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 go. Why am I in third gear? I thought I was on second gear. Damn it! I'm sure I can still get in behind this guy.
Keep right.
In my panic, I changed to the wrong range. Yeah, well, you could change it back. Fair enough. Good point. Whoever said that, you're a genius. You'll do that.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Ooh, 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 ooh. There you go. There you go. Hey.
Keep right and then turn right.
You see my paws? You see my paws? There's skill oozing out of them. Oh, we're at the ferry. Brake's on, innit? Yeah, the brake was on.
Turn right.
Or it's heavier than I think it is. So just be on the safe side. Double safe side. Let's take the brakes off. Brakes on. I suppose the air pressure noise... No, that's not what I want to do. Ladies and gentlemen, I went to change the camera back to this one. And what did I do? I pressed the button.
And then turn
And it clearly detaches the trailer, which is the button I used to change camera
right.
in Farming Simulator.
Keep right and then continue straight on. Go straight on and then turn.
Ooh, 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 ooh. wasn't expecting that. Stop that.
Turn right.
Hang on a second, you guys are just doing U's on the roundabout. Whole bunch of people going back to check out where they came from.
Turn left.
Oh, thank you very much. Mighty kind of you. BMW driver. Clearly he's someone that stole that car, not bought it. Just in time for the rain to stop. Okay, so we've got 11 hours. Let's see what we got after the ferry drop here. Does it change? Surely it's got to change. Suppose it is. I don't even know if we got roundabouts that do that here. Probably. Now, never used to. That I do know. But I've done that. I mean, you forget something or you miss a turn, instead of doing a U-turn, you always use a roundabout. Safer. Oh, it's cold. I can feel the ice. Better to make sure where we're headed to, if this has got, just in case it's got one more options. The Kraken got hold of that truck and trailer next to us. Did you see that disappear? It's out of gear. Let me put the clutch in. Put the clutch, goes neutral. I took it out of gear. What is going on? It's doing the American truck thing. For reasons I don't know. Because I don't know why it didn't. Okay. I'm guessing. Where are we headed? We're headed. Alright, back out. Let's have a look at the map. Let's figure out where we're supposed to go and whether or not we can. Okay, so where's the other one go? That goes all the way. No, definitely not that one. Only one choice. Which ain't that long of a trip, is it? Alright. Straight across. 2 hours and 30 minutes.
Okay, let's find a new route.
Yes, let's find a new route. You mean the very route we were going to go anyway is the new route. So, yeah, thanks for that. Brilliant. Well done. Just looking at something. Didn't make much cash, did we? But then again, it was only a 2 hour drive. So what am I expecting? Miracles? Always. Do I believe in them? No. I yet expect them. What is the time? 5 o'clock. So, 9 o'clock. 4 more hours of driving. Halfway.
Never mind. I'll find a new route. Reroute.
Look. Hey, I've got this GPS. Since you couldn't be bothered putting the coloured paint
A U-turn.
to let me know which way to go, I figured it out for myself.
Finding a new route.
Yep, without a trace of doubt in my mind, mate. You're dead right.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
This is a... I was going to say a narrow street, but no, it just looked like it.
Get ready to turn right.
Looks can be deceiving, you know, just because it walks like a duck and talks like a duck, quacks like a duck, it could be a drunk goose fool, you know. This is what popped in my head right after that, what I just said. Or it could be a goose looking for some quackers. And in my head, I laughed. I was in hysterics in my head. Something's definitely wrong with me.
Keep left and then turn left.
Why can't we go straight ahead? Apart from the obvious with the big crosses on it, but why? Why? It seemed like you could probably get through there. It makes sense, wouldn't it? Maybe? I don't know. Watch what you're doing. Watch what you're doing. You just about took out a car. Sorry, the car just about rammed into you. I never do anything wrong. Perfect driver. Brilliant.
Keep right and then continue straight on. Go straight on.
Too busy reading your comment. Is that a red light for me or what? I don't know what's going on here. That's confusing, that light. Just one in the middle.
Keep right.
No, I didn't get a ticket. Don't worry about it.
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
Oh, I wanted that space to give me room to get out of here.
Go straight on. Go straight on.
I'm supposed to turn right?
Turn right.
Yeah. Well, you're telling me to go straight on. GPS.
Go straight on.
Have you been drinking? Something you shouldn't have. What's the time? Oh, it hasn't changed much. What's 280? Right, let's get ourselves another 150 in the bank. Oh, I haven't had Doritos in ages. Satari curry Thai something one. I love the purple bag. Absolutely love that brand, that flavour. I like them all, but that's my favourite. Give way to nobody. How's the lighting? Lighting's good. How's the braking? Braking's okay. Look at that scenery there, beautiful. Straight out onto the lake. Oh, Doritos, man, they're really pushing sales around this location. So, hang on, what, that looks familiar. What is that? Oh, Mr. Is that Nivea or whatever? All of a sudden I'm interested in the advertising. Oh, it's nice around here.
Go straight on.
I say nice as in the fact that it looks realistic. With the trees and the houses and all that, so everyone knows the places around the
Go straight on.
around where you live, around the country that has that. Was it there? Let's hang on. No, actually, I think I might break the microphone doing that. We'll leave it as is.
At the roundabout.
And I think,
First exit.
like with this, a lot of things with this graphics,
Exit
but
now.
I think they do an absolute fantastic job out of all the games I've seen of just having an area that sort of looks like the area. We know that. We've had people confirm that from driving through places where people live. But to be able to relate it to, you know, somewhere where you've seen in your own country. Well, for me anyway. Then again, a lot of Europe looks like here. Just less green. But that's me basing it off the game. Of course, it's not going to get the real colours, is it? $90, thank you. Let's go. 82, 83, 84. Look at this thing just chewing up the kilometres. Both on the road and on the speedometer. I give you a compliment, and what do? Slow down. Thank you. Great.
Keep left.
90, 91, 92. Just in time to slow down. Cruise controlled it, so hopefully we get to stay at 90 for a little bit longer. 7 hours to go, 291,000. Maybe we won't. Well, we will be sleeping. So, unless we get 150 grand run. We don't know now anymore, do we? We just get hardly anything and then everything.
Keep left.
It's a lottery. Without the ticket. Go, 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 go. Yeah, we got the 90. We just lost 990 euros, which is pretty damn good for this game. That's cheap. Alright, let's see how long we can utilise this 90km/h speed limit. We've still got 3 hours of driving before we need to sleep. For some reason, this seems to be going rather slowly. Probably because I'm keeping an eye on the time. I got my beacons on again for some unexplainable reason, which is me accidentally pressing the button. Because it's very close to the button for me to do something like this, change the range of the gears. Let's try and keep all of the truck on the right lane. And we're still 90, even along here. Let's just do deliveries in this country. Don't go to any other. Whoa! You're not a fan of corn chips? Well, I use them making nachos.
Go straight on.
That's what I should have bought myself. I bought mince. I should have bought the nacho recipe thing. No, I have to buy cheese. I've only got cheese slices. I figured out there's no point in me buying proper cheese anymore.
Go straight on.
Yeah, see, I've got it set to, was it 30 meters? And that's more than 30 meters before that started slowing down. Oh, it's 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 2 hours. So I was sort of wondering, should we stop here? I've got plenty of fuel. There's bound to be another gas station and a rest stop somewhere. What vehicle? Yes, it happened to come up when I was looking at you, just briefly went over. Oh, instant headache. Okay, fair enough. But I was definitely in the lane, because when I looked back and saw it, I hadn't moved my steering wheel and I was in the lane. So what vehicle did I crash into? Pray tell, Mr. Copper. Not a happy chappy. How much was that? Is it that button? Is it that button? Yeah, well, no. Okay, it doesn't even... They should do that, actually. They should put that up on the, events menu. No short message. That one. See, no, I was looking at the grass there, and then I looked back and went, oh, there's a statue of a bat over... Oh, no, I've got one in me hanging from my... Which I've been looking at all the way through, by the way. I knew it was there. For some reason, when I look back at it, it looked a lot bigger than it actually is. Or had looked through the whole stream thus far. Right, where are we? Jeez, the time's going slow. We're almost at 300,000, so we only need another 130 to go. Merging lane. You cop, you soup. I get the feeling there's corrupt cops around here. I think that ticket, I didn't hit anything, and the cop knew I wasn't paying attention, that I was looking over to the right at chat, and because I'm in a truck, probably thought, he wouldn't have noticed if he did or didn't hit something, or nudge something, we'll give him a ticket. And that cop there, I swear, was trying to purposely crash into me and make it my fault. Oh, it's 2 lanes. I thought we were about to watch us a crash there. About to get the camera out and ready. We lost our pair of scissors for anything goes wrong too. Of course, he's gone. So if I do crash, there won't be any clips to add to the collection. As I said, I was thinking, I was seriously thinking about getting all the clips from Causey of all my crashes and doing the greatest hits, but because I can't afford the editing software anymore and got rid of it. Can't. Apparently to my PC, according to my PC, the temperature hasn't dropped. I'm telling you, it's getting colder and colder, which it should do at this time of the day, obviously. Which is almost 4 o'clock. Got nothing but shadows on my house now. And you can probably tell that. Why is my camera not working properly like it used to?
Go straight up.
It's out of focus. I can see it's out of focus. It never used to go out of focus. I don't know. We've still got the 90 kilometers an hour. Let me just put it more out of focus and lift my curtain up a bit just to get a bit more light in here. And let some of the warmth in here escape through the window. There we go. Maybe it's a lighting issue.
Go straight up.
Possibly. Holy, you took a chance and it came off for you. 70, slow down a bit. Change your gear down. Slow down, slow down, slow down. We've had too many tickets tonight. Both tickets we got, too many. What is the time? We've still got another hour and 10. There's a gas station. Oh no, I'll wait for one on this side. I'll tell you what, as soon as it's 8 o'clock. First fuels petrol station we've got on the right hand side that has a place to sleep we're pulling into, even if it's before 9 o'clock. If it isn't, well, it's still the same thing, isn't it? Because by 9 o'clock we need to sleep. And I'm speeding again. Now really speeding. There we go. Actually, that one would have been fine. But it wasn't 8 o'clock. Now it's 8 o'clock. Right, next one. We'll get some sleep. I think it's the first time we're going to sleep in today's stream because we had all the back to 90, back to 70. Make your mind up. We had all those things. There's a sleepy place there, but no fuel. I need a combo. I don't want a small combo, I want a large combo that comes with a gas station and a place to sleep. $300, so we only need what, another 100 and something. Let me change the range. Yeah, no point changing down a gear. You want to go up, JJ, not down with the gear thing. All right, we'll stuff it. We'll pull over. It's almost 9 o'clock. We'll pull over here. We'll find we've got plenty of fuel, don't we? How much? We've got about a quarter of a tank. This thing, that's like a whole tank every other truck. I love the economy on this thing. It is absolutely amazing. Let's drop that all the way down so we can get into 5th gear. And there's the fuel station just... I did see that right, didn't I? Why doesn't that key work anymore? It's still set to that key, but it's not set. Well, right mouse button to change the zoom on my map. But I'm pretty sure there's a few... yeah, we'll go there. It looks like it's an easy in and out. I prefer to get ones on our side because they're easier to get in and out of than the ones across the other side of the road. This is the way out, or am I... Well, it's the way out now. Looks more like a footpath to me. It is, isn't it? Thank you. I'll be here all 2 days of it. Today and tomorrow. I was boring, hey mate. I thought it was Patreon because I saw the P. How are you? How you been? Oh, okay, so there's only one way in, one way out here. Well, that's... annoying. Can I say that? That is absolutely not ideal for someone who has a truck. Nah, at all. And also not ideal, so I've just turned... yeah, okay, yeah. Let's talk about something else, eh? Why can't I... There's plenty of room to sort of sneak down. No one asked you, truck. Settle down. Don't worry, I'll get out of this. No, I'm about to check off cheapest script. Yeah, look. Told you. It was all part of my plan. I was just playing drama to make it more interesting, but I knew exactly what I was doing. Exactly what I was doing here. See? Had you going for a while, didn't I? And the Oscar goes to Grouch. Now it's 9:30. Well past our bedtime. Alright. Where's we think there? See where I would have ended up if I followed that path. It looks like a shortcut. Oh, look, right there. Which I've said, they needed that in the game, and they've got it in the game now. They needed places like that. Here we go. We'll go in this way. And let's fill up first and sleep second, and then see if we're going to need to find a new location for a new garage. We only need 115 grand during our sleep, and we'll probably get 110, which is normally how it goes, isn't it? Let's be honest. Which is a weird saying. Never understood that, and yeah, I'm not going to lie. It's also another one. So what are you saying? You generally lie all the time? That you have to tell us when you're telling the truth? I do it as well, but like I said, I do say it myself. But that's how I see it. Yet, I still do it. How come we got 5 hours and 5 minutes left? We should be in the 4-hour mark. Oh, that's right. It's because I'm driving, eh? I forget that. Right, let's sleep. How much are we going to have? Done. Right, let's do it. Get your voting fingers ready, even though I've got my main voter disappeared because he's tired and gone to bed. But I'm relying on you lot to not make me think. I don't know why I'm looking at the piece of paper. It makes no sense. It's got nothing to do with what we're doing with it. So, where we're going, ladies and gentlemen, let's bring up something. Maybe garage purchase, because that's what we're doing, buying a garage. Or maybe not. Okay, let's change that. Let's change that to garage manager. I might get a better look at that's better. So, our options are right where we are now. Estonia. We don't have one in Sweden. Sweden, Denmark, Belgium, the Czech Republic, Slovakia, Hungary, Slovenia. I can see it in it. Why do I even go in here? Croatia, Bosnia, Montenegro, I was going to say Alabama for crying out loud, really. Albania, North Macedonia, Greece. I'm going to add Cyprus in this time. Cyprus, Egypt, Jordan, Saudi Arabia, which I think that's where that is, Israel, West Bank, Lebanon. Those are our options. I believe that's all our options. Yep. Sweden, Estonia, Latvia, where we are now, the Czech Republic, Denmark, Belgium, Switzerland, which I've missed, Slovakia, Hungary, Slovenia, Croatia, Bosnia, Montenegro, Serbia, which I think I also missed, North Macedonia, Alabama, I just did it again, Alabama, Albania, Greece, no, we've got one in Syria. No, we don't have one in Syria. Syria, Lebanon, Cyprus, Egypt, Jordan, West Bank, Israel. Oh, I said Lebanon. Where we going? Fade away. 30 seconds, starting now. Well, I have a drink. Of course, if you don't vote, I'll just pick one. South by Southwest. Oh, thank you. That'll be Greece. Nothing more west than we've got there. That's south or west than Greece. That we don't have a garage yet. What did I say on? Right, 30 seconds up. Okay, we'll go Greece then. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, no, hang on. No, Greece doesn't have any. Yes, it does. What are you on about? Go back into here. Where's your head, sunshine? It used to be on top of my shoulders, but I'm not quite sure anymore. 1, that's not part of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So where are we going? 1, 2, just put the number in. This will be number 1, this will be number 2, this will be number 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8. 30 seconds starting now, perfectly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8. Which location are we going to? We've got a 3 there. We've got another 3. We've got another 15 seconds to go. So unless there's more than another number coming up, it's definitely going to be 3. And another reason I think it's definitely going to be 3 is because time's up. So we're going, well, 1, 2, 3, there we are. We better be on the safe side. Oh, I suppose I can purchase it, and then if we don't find anything there, we can sell it and go somewhere else. Oh, this is not ATS, that was a Mexican problem. I don't have to worry about that. So let's buy that. So the last thing we're going to do, now I need my pen and paper. Oh, there's the pen, miles away from the paper. For some reason, as it should be. And let's see what we get down there. Hopefully, we've got a garage there. Have we been there at all? What's it called? All right, I'm going to the we'll go to job market. I've forgotten what the name of the place is. So already. It was here somewhere. No, we haven't been there. So that's not going to help. We need to go to the world map and head on down there. And have a look-see. Zoom out a bit. And zoom back in. Oh, this is fun, isn't it? It's like Where's Wally or whatever you call it in America. Where's whoever it is. I've forgotten the Waldo. No, Where's Waldo? Just doesn't flow off the tongue as Wally. As well as Wally. Just my thought. Then again, I've never had the name Waldo down here, so probably not used to it. That'll be one reason why. Where were we? There, isn't it? No, apparently not. Where'd we friggin' buy this place? Wasn't it there? I can't see a garage down here. Can't see a garage anywhere there. Oh, hang on. Oh, it's here, which we've been to. Well, that makes that a lot easier, doesn't it? Someone lied to me. Is it there? No, that's Bulgaria. Oh, I'm miles away. Jeepers creepers. Yeah, hey, if you want to get anywhere, ladies and gentlemen, give me a call. I'll send you right into the sea, apparently. Anywhere but where you need to go. So that was the name of it. It was not that. I'm how confused. Oh, hang on. Here's some K1s down here. K1? Is that it? Is that where we're at? No. Oh, for crying out loud. You know, JJ, what you do? Yeah, I'm listening. Okay, listen good. Listen good to yourself. You go to Garage Manager, right? Got it, done that. And then what you do is you go all the way down to where your new one is and hover over it. Right, so that's the name of it. So we go back, and I've forgotten the name already. And then we go to the world map again. And there we are. And we haven't been there. Okay. Well, there's 3 companies down there, ladies and gentlemen. And if you want to vote for it, well, tough, because we're with 2 of them already, I'm pretty sure. Which leaves 1. Makes everything a lot easier, though. Oh, no, we're not. Hang on. No, I tell a lie. Okay. Furcam is number 1 and the Stasher, whatever it is number 2. 1 or 2, 30 seconds in chat starting now. Who's going to be the new company? Which we'll be doing a delivery for probably at the beginning of the next stream. Furcam number 1 or Dasher number 2. No Prancer, unfortunately. Number 2. 10 more seconds. Anyone else? And we're going to force the coin toss. The coin toss. Coin toss. Coin toss. That'll do. Number 2. Nice and easy. The last 5 companies we've added into the family start with a D. And it would help if the pen would work. Right, so, yep, one of Santa's reindeer decided to go up and start their own business. Good for them. Branching out. And that's that. All we've got to do now is finish our delivery. We did sleep, yes we did. We're in crash cam too, so let me get that up there ready to go. We've got a 5-hour drive. We've got a tank full of diesel. We've got raindrops falling on the windscreen.
Get ready to turn left.
Oh, I forgot to put. Got to buy a truck. The all important bit. And I forgot. No, hang on. I forgot to upgrade the garage first. We should have enough for both. I'm sure it was 430,000 we needed. Give me the table view. Where's the there we go. Small and upgrade. Yes. Yeah, we got enough for a truck too. At least I can still count. think it's the only thing I got left my brain can do. We're all the way down here. And someone to drive it would be handy, wouldn't it? I think we're going female. Oh, Ruth, hello! Finally, we found a female instead of having to delve into the depths of the books here to find one. Right, now we're going. Normal calamity now ensues. And we're also getting the crash cam with the rain. Oh, I can't see. Actually, no. Actually, I'm pressing the wrong buttons here. What have I done? Turn the lights off, haven't I? There we go. Okay, you're all clear. You're all clear. Timing's good. I'm in first gear. Let's get it ready to go into 7th gear. I think I made that a lot harder than it should have been. At a guess. Okay, yeah, let's crash. Why not? We haven't had that today. What a great idea. Thank you very much. Hopefully it saved after the sleep, but I don't want to go through that whole thing. Yeah, okay. Looking for a game to capture? Well, there's one there, thank you. You found it. Fantastic. I'm cold. Oh, I'm getting really cold. Alright, let's go. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. Interesting that it did. Loading stem. I've never seen that before. Never seen that before. Okay. I'm pretty sure I used to do 60 frames per second, so. At the end of the stream, I might do I can do a test stream. That's right. I've forgotten about that. To make sure that that setting was the setting I need to change, and maybe I have to end the stream, start the stream before it sets, which is really weird because most of the stream options you get in their settings are grayed out when you're streaming. Well, that one wasn't. So, yeah. We'll see. But I just remembered I can do a test stream. Where I don't have to go live, but I go live without going live. With Twitch Inspector, whatever it's called. Pretty sure I've still got that on. Yeah, I've got it on favourites. Right, 315. Oh, we've got to go through the. No way! Are you serious? Are you? Oh, okay. So,
Let's do this.
not as bad as I thought. I haven't even filled up yet. I'll tell you what I will do is I will save it before we leave, which I can do by muting my mic because it's the same key, I believe. Yeah, look. Yeah, there you go. I muted the mic and go, yeah, there you go, but you can't hear me because I muted the mic. You probably saw the saving thing come up. Right, that's not as bad as I thought it was. I'll definitely save it before we leave here, after we've done all this. Right, engine off, sleep away. At least we know exactly what we're doing. Actually, I think we got more money that time too. Alright, garage purchase, where was it? Garage purchase down here. We're going to go all the way down there, and we got that one. So that's bought. Yes. Thank you very much. We're going to upgrade it straight away. There you go. Update it. Upgrade it, not update it. Well, almost the same thing, isn't it? Upgrading is updating. And truck dealer, man, buy online, stock, fleet, that one, purchase, down the bottom, into Greece. There you go. And yeah, we've got more money left over. Recruitment. Do we have the same as Ruth there? Probably not. Oh, there she is. She just moved a bit. She's got that look where you just know you don't mess with her. Okay, so that's all that done. Now we go in. No, saved it. Just unmuted on the app. And let's hope we can get past this. It's just one of those one-off things that happened. So fingers crossed, everybody. I mean, did it crash before we got past the entry that we took? I don't know. It's not raining either. Okay, let's go. I think we're good. Touch wood. Fingers crossed. Hopefully. I mean, at least I got the console commands. If this area has got an issue, we could actually teleport just a little further up. I think somehow. I don't know. I've tried to teleport. Oh, no, I have done it. Sorry. Yeah, I do know how to do it. I think. I can't remember. No, I don't. I just don't know anymore. What's the speed limit? 80. What's my cruise control set to? Nothing. Because we restarted the game. Oh, and we're supposed to be in crash cam, aren't we? As well. Wait, hey, let's get... Oh, it's 50, okay. Alright, crash cam, bring up the old thing, and yeah. Disappointing it's not raining. It's it's a perfect ingredient when it comes to crash cam, isn't it? I was looking at the time and oh, you know what, the McDonald's I had the other week, for people who don't know, I had McDonald's for the first time in 10 years. I'm actually craving it, and because they give me a blimmin' alert every time they have a deal on their app. You bastards. I could walk up to where you are, but I don't want to. It's about a 40-minute walk to my nearest McDonald's. $71, $72, cruise control. Watch it change to 80 straight away. Mind you, they deliver now. They used to deliver ages ago, and they stopped, and they've started again. But the problem is, I've either got enough for a burger, or for whatever, a meal, but I won't have enough for a meal and have it delivered. And what was even worse this week is I lost my EFTPOS card. Well, I say I did, my mother did. Because as usual, with my brain going these days, when I go shopping I tend to forget things. And I forgot a couple of things. So I asked my mommy. And then she went shopping the next day to get these things for me. And then she couldn't find my card afterwards, so yeah. Luckily now you can go into your app and block the card for a bit and stuff like that, just in case. I mean, no one should know my PIN number, but you just never know, do you? You don't want to take that risk. Nothing's impossible, that's what I say. It either happens or doesn't. And just because it hasn't happened yet doesn't mean it will never happen. So she found it the next day. That was all good. And for some of you, you probably don't know what I mean. We pay everything. It's like a debit card, but without the credit card symbol on it and Visa. It doesn't go through the credit card companies and then into your bank and take it out. We have cards that actually directly to your bank account, your savings or your check, whatever it is. So it comes out. And that's all we use. Hardly any cash around here. Everything's done through that or internet. And now everything's instant. If you're transferring from one bank to another, it'll take about a day. Sometimes not, sometimes it's instant, but it's all instant now. They've confirmed it, even though for a while it has been pretty much instant. Yeah, which is basically what it is, but it goes through. Like if you have a Visa one, it goes through Visa, but straight out of your bank. So like it's sort of like paying with PayPal and telling it to take out of your bank. So it's no one. It's the main thing, which is all right because I got a debit card. So it doesn't really matter, at least with the debit card. Well, I don't know what the limit is. There is a limit where you don't need a PIN number, you just tap and go. But I think the limit was like $80. Anything above that you needed a PIN number. Otherwise you just put the chip over the top of the EFTPOS machine at the counter. And it goes, thank you, we got your money. $100 for you. Yeah, they might have changed it. I don't know because I hardly use it. Well, I do, but it's normally for things that are well under the 80 anyway. But the main reason I got it is to buy things over the internet. So it just comes straight out of my bank account. Oh, I just saw that, back to 70. Got excited there, ladies and gentlemen. Thought, an 80 kilometres, let's put the foot down and take the cruise control off. Well, at least I got to only do half of that, which is put the foot down before it went back to 70, so I didn't have to worry about it. Just take the foot off and let the cruise control deal with it. That cash out, yeah. Cash out will always require a PIN. It's just purchasing and stuff, but yeah. We're getting cash out at the counter, which I sometimes do when paying for the shopping. I'll ask for cash as well. as most of us do. I remember the beginning of it, and when it first came out, and we've had it a lot longer than anyone. I think we were the first country to have FPOS. Like, this is the 90s. And when it first came out, a lot of people figured out, oh, you could get cash out, you could as well. So you'd go in and you'd buy something, go, I'll get some cash as well, $20 or whatever it is, and then people decided to just go in, bypass everything. Instead of buying something from the store, they would go, oh, can I get some cash out? And that grew a bit tired for some people over time, so they had, a lot of shops had a policy is if you wanted to get cash out, you had to buy something. So customer decided, yeah, we'll buy the cheapest thing possible. It's like 10 to 20 cents to get cash out. So then they brought in, oh, you had to spend this amount to get cash out. But I think they got rid of that. Pay pass, I've never heard of that. But most times, I mean, an ATM's not that far. The ATM's with always just at the bank then anyway, and that was probably the reason why I saved you a trip to go into the ATM that was always outside the bank. But they're everywhere now. I didn't expect it to be fair. I wasn't even looking at the speed limit because it didn't look like a place that would be 50k, but it did look like a place that could have been 80, but I still didn't bother looking. We'll keep left. Really inconsistent before I crash into you. I think that's been fault was. $10 floats on. See, we didn't have. Is my brakes stuck on again? Yeah, my brakes are stuck on again. The benefit, the reason why I think at the end of it weren't too concerned, businesses aren't too concerned with taking your money out, is because that's less money that they have to count at the end of the day, and less money in case they get robbed that can be taken, which is, it's a big issue now. There's a lot of robberies happening. The robbery thing is through the roof. We have so many robberies. It's always on the news now, ever since COVID. It is really bad. And it's just going to cost the economy. Things are so expensive here now, hugely expensive compared to what they were before COVID. And there's places that have been burgled 3 or 4 times over the last couple of months. So the insurance will go up, the costs, they've got to put the costs up, they won't be able to, replace it. And it's just going to have a huge effect on everyone in the economy, and therefore going to create more people wanting to burgle. Really, 70 kilometers? Oh, I can't be bothered. Give me a ticket. I'm staying at 80. I'm sick of this up and down thing. So, but yeah. I mean, I always knew at some stage, throughout history, it's happened all the time. All the rich countries end up becoming poor, and all the poor companies end up becoming rich. It's the cycle. Oh, I'm going to get... No, I didn't have to. I'll get back into that view. I'll take that back. Get up, turning up. Thank you. Apparently, me turny thing doesn't like to work if I've got the wheel turned a bit. Which is annoying. Yeah, they do that. I mean, the one thing I wasn't... I get the feeling I'm getting told to go the wrong way here. I bet you we could have gone straight. I guarantee we could have gone straight. Yeah, they do that here. I mean, back in the day, it wouldn't be activated until you use your pin on it. And you said that you'd get it, you used to have to go in and activate the pin at the bank, and then they had it so when you go and use it and swipe it, you had to put the pin number in, and then it became activated. Didn't matter where you did that, ATM or at the store or something. Now I don't think it really matters. And you had to go and put in a pin. So if you want to change your pin, now they just give you the same pin. And and I wasn't worried about losing the card at all. It didn't matter to me. I would have blocked it because it expires in October anyway. So they would have been sent a new one in what's before October, September. And I would have just tried to got away with using me debit card, even though I don't remember the pin number on that one. $90, let's go. Come on, my man truck, my beautiful man truck. We haven't had an outside view lately in a long time. Let's look at the scene. Just look at that gorgeous thing. Hey. Oh, yes. Oh, when? How far are we away? About an hour by the sounds of it. An hour and 52. We're an hour 18. Oh, stop panicking, dude. What the game should do, right, is give you a little indication what they did actually say expecting a scene, so you don't need the ringtone thing. But I mean, technically, if you're ringing me to see where I am and I'm saying, oh, I'm about an hour away, and they go, well, the deadline's in 2 hours, okay, cool. But no, in the game, we keep the phone going. Can we not have that change? I'm going to go into cab view. It's struggling to change. Just for the intersections. We've still got another hour and 6. Yeah, no, it's what it is. I've got the Nokia tone. I suppose I've never got a copyright strike, to be honest. I changed it from the annoying, the music that used to come up. I clearly had a reason, I just can't tell you what that reason was. Because it was such a long time ago. I think it comes as part of sound fixes. Let there be light. And it was bright. We've got a couple of just roundabouts here. I'm just wondering, don't we?
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Go back into crash cam. I know it's this day's dedicated to crash cam, and of course with intersections like this we generally go into cab so we don't crash into anything, but defeats the purpose of crash cam being called as it is. So we'll approach this one with crash cam. I indicated out of that roundabout when we're in crash cam, which is rather pointless, but I didn't do it when we're in the cab view, which is what I normally try and do. Oh, it said 50 on the sign back there. 50 kilometres an hour, so I didn't... I stopped putting my foot down.
Keep right, and then turn right.
I'm going to take... I'm going to risk it. I'm going to stay in this view. Am I going to regret it? Heck no. I haven't checked to see if there's any others I could get. I'm still indicating because I'm a good boy. Living by the traffic rules. As I'm famously known for driving by the traffic laws. Sticking to the rules of the road. I just happened to make up the rules that I wanted and sticking to them. Yeah, I'm really pushing it now, and oh, mind you, this is a merge lane. I'm okay. Yeah, I'm okay. Well, 22 k's away. How we're doing? See, it's 4:30 in the afternoon. Now, technically, when we started this, we should have been finished, according to the travel time, about 2:45, 10 to 4. Once again, I've managed to make it a longer trip than it needed to be. Somehow, well, actually, I suppose going down the wrong road at the beginning didn't help, did it? But I did fix that with a very quick and decisive U-turn. Oh, and there was that other problem we had with the game crashing. That might have had something to do with it. I'll need to get that verified with an expert, obviously, to confirm it. When it came up and I saw the money, I thought we'd like almost back at the start of that delivery. It just goes to show how much I was paying attention to the game. Actually, I'll just sort of manually auto-save it there. 70, 70, 70, 70, 70 along here. This looks like a proper motorway, 90 kilometre an hour for trucks type deal, not 70. There's that beautiful site. It says, come over here. This is where your money is. Come collect it. X marks the spot disguised in a red flag icon.
Keep left and then turn left.
7th gear. Go down another range into 5th. Actually, I get the feeling this is actually a little heavier than I... 22 ton. Yeah, it is a little heavier than I thought it was. No wonder I've been struggling in 7th gear. Hasn't been my brakes at all. It's just been my lack of understanding weights, gravity, and all those other lovely things that make you go slow. Oh, there's a big woof of the vanilla. Oh, love it, love it. Alright, I'm almost there. I'll even cut a car off for you if it makes you feel better. Business. There we go. Stop that BMW there in its tracks. Ooh, what's that question mark for? Damn it, I could have, if I thought about it quickly, I could have gone down that roundabout and come up and seen what that question mark is. Missed a trick there. Just slightly. Round we go. I'll forget. Actually, I'll be able to see what it is In fact, I'll go back into cab view because we've got intersections and we use cab view, for those who don't know, to at least drop the delivery off. It is a truck dealer. It's a Renault truck dealer. So, no, a biggie. We want recruitment agencies is the things we want. Geez, we haven't made much money either, have we? 93 at the moment, plus whatever this costs. Will that be enough for another truck? I suppose I'll let you know. I'll let you know. You would all see how much money I have. You all know it's just under 150. Hey, that combination where you don't know you're going to burp or hiccup for some reason. I don't know what it is or why it happens. I don't know if anyone else has it, but I certainly do. Mind you, I can get rid of hiccups like that. Oh, yeah, that one up there. Come on, you've been so... There we go. Show the results now. Continue. Almost at the 50 mark. What have we got? 124. Not enough. All right, let's write down so we know what ATS has got to try and beat tomorrow. Shall we? Yeah. Shall we? We do it every time. Why am I asking? ETS. Eat that sandwich. Has 124,119 euros. 23 garages and 111 trucks. Wickets. The Commonwealth, I know what I'm talking about when I said that. 111. This is also the emergency number for my country. Yeah, so there we go. So the difference is so far we've got 3 extra trucks, 1 garage, and well, almost the same amount of money in that aspect. 123 versus 124, but I said it last week, but it didn't turn out. I said that ATS looks like I was going to win before we even started at the end of ETS. But funny enough, it didn't actually. Well, it did win last week. It was in the lead, but not by as much as I thought it would be. And yeah, but I just don't see ATS struggling to take the lead this week either. But we'll find that out tomorrow, won't we? So, on that note, as you can tell by the way I've been talking, that's pretty much the end of the stream. As I get stuff ready to clarify that is the end of the streams. And we'll start off with a big thank you to Mike for all the lovely bits you've sent my way today. The sonars, which did get to me a little bit for about 3 seconds actually, and then afterwards when I came back it sort of went away. So, but anyway, I appreciate it no matter what, mate. I know what you're trying to do and I know the place it's coming from. So, and you know the same thing, but more importantly, thank you. Big thank you to everyone who's come along, whether you've been and gone, still here watching this after the fact, either on the Twitch VODs or the YouTube channel. I was going to say edits. They're no longer edits. I don't cut them up. I pop them up as a whole stream as seen on Twitch. And if you're interested in having a look at previous streams, including maybe how this competition all started, all the teething problems we had and the kinks we'd iron out at the beginning, the mods I used, which are pretty much, there's 2 videos because I changed a couple further on down the track anyway. That's all there on that YouTube channel, and you can find a link for that on my about page, or type in as Patreon has done, ! YouTube into chat. There's all sorts of other things they've done. Dyson's Fair, which I'm rewatching at the moment because that save is gone, and I was actually putting a nice little thing. I was putting all my supporters' names as a Dyson's Fair around the sun. So I had like Causey, I think Patrio, Smudo, myself, and other people, and I was going to add as I go back in and add some more, and eventually go back to that save. But yeah, I lost that save, and I'm just currently rewatching because I managed to get the seed and redoing it, so I'm back up to where I am. There's other things like that there. So, what else is there? What else do I normally say? apart from goodbye. No, that's about it, eh? I had fun. Big thanks to everyone keeping company in chat too, which makes it more interesting for everyone involved, whether you're lurking, chatting away, or me streaming. And hopefully we'll see you tomorrow in the ATS part of this competition. And if I don't, well, I'll see when I do. And let me take a sip of my OJ. My bit of OJ, I can't wait to get through that because I've got the nice little orange mango one sitting in there. Oh, God, that's better. Zinger. Should put it into a burger and sell it at KFC. What else is it? No, that's it. Enjoy your weekend. I know some of you, it's a Friday evening, but it's pretty much, if you're at home, finish work, it is now the weekend for you as far as I'm concerned, and go and enjoy it. For the rest of us, like me and Patro, we've got one day left after today. We'll make the most of that, and that's it. Go. Be gone. Enjoy it. See you. See you tomorrow or whenever. Have a good one. Guys, and bye.